Ladies and gentlemen, our YouTube channel is growing, spoiler alert. So I'm here to talk more about our How to YouTube segment, and I wanted to talk a little bit about how our channel's growing. It has been officially 1 week since we've been on YouTube, and I'm sure that you guys are all excited to see how we did our first week. So we tried to launch a video every day, but we also tried a couple different things. So instead of going with the daily route, we actually took some days where we launched 2 videos in 1 day, and then we skipped a day on one of those days. The reason for that was I wanted to see how our videos performed when we posted them in different ways, really. Honestly, that's the best way to put it. So without further ado, let's jump into our YouTube channel page look and let's see how our views are and how our comments and interactions are doing. So, and let's check our watch hours, right? Let's check it out. Alright, so here we are on our YouTube studio page. This is where you can go and edit your channel uploads, you can check on your content, you can make libraries, albums. Oh, and by the way guys, fun fact, so when you make an album with your content, it is its own piece of content. Yes, so your album actually becomes your own piece of content when you create one, and I'll show you guys how to do that in just a minute. So as you guys can see here, videos uploaded, let's see, this was made public. Why does it really not show? Oh, right here, dates, haha, haha, I found it. So, alright guys, so right here we can see that our first video uploaded, which, we don't mind these videos, those were just uploaded from a console and they're not listed. So, and this video was a sample video. So let's start here, right? We're here. So on December 31st, we launched our first video. We got 1,089 views. We have 4 comments and we got 10 likes on that video. It's not doing bad at all. That's our How to YouTube Right Now Part 1. This video will actually be a mid segment to our Part 2 as we continue our How to YouTube album. So next, same day, December 31st, we launched one more video. We got 1,246 views on this video. We have 3 comments and we got 11 likes. So, and that's our Streamlabs free version quick look video, and that video actually has been doing pretty well. And I would say that that is our highest performing video right now, but so is our GPT tool video. So as we keep going, right, January 1st, we got 1,132 views, we got 8 comments, and we got 18 likes on the Elgato Cam Link 4K first impression video for Mac that we did. Then, excuse me, then on January 4th, so we skipped January 3rd, on January 4th, we launched a video, and we called this Tool Can Write Code for You. ChatGPT tool, which if you guys watch the video, you guys now know what the ChatGPT tool is, and I hope that you guys have been playing around with it. But enough of that. So we're on that video, we have 1,227 views. We have 4 comments, 4 likes, video's doing fine. That was launched on January 4th. And as you guys can see, the videos launched on January 5th, 7th, and 8th, and 9th. They have not jumped to the performance that the December 31st videos have, but that's fine. I did spend some time promoting these videos right here outside the channel on the website, which is drcloudstudio.com. So if you go straight to the website, you can see right here, you'll go to the launching soon video content page, and then you will see our part 1, part 2 videos, a way that you guys can drop us a line. And yeah, so the website will actually be a great source for traffic for our videos, and I can actually see how it's already coming in handy for our first few videos because they're performing really well. And I actually on purpose did not post them on the website, my newer videos on the website, because I wanted to see how they would perform without external marketing. Right, and so we can see that we are doing a lot better with the external marketing than we are just letting it lie. So when you launch new content, make sure you have a plan on how you're going to promote it, no matter how small of a plan it is. Ours was simple. We made a website, and we launched it. We used GoDaddy.com. We bought the drcloudstudio.com URL like that. The domain, it was available. It didn't cost but $20. We bought it. We made the website directly on GoDaddy.com. We didn't want to make it complicated. We didn't want to jump to a different platform like WordBase, Squarespace, etc. And so, yeah, drcloudstudios.com is live. And as you guys can see from our performance, the website is helping a lot. It is. So our first 5 videos are performing extremely better than our second 5 videos. And yeah, I say it that way because I cut it in half, right? First 5 videos I promoted, second 5 I didn't. I wanted to see how well YouTube would push content that was not promoted externally. And as you guys can see from the results, there is a big marginal difference. So definitely get your websites up. Definitely have a plan to market your content. And YouTube does actually help push some of your content, and I can show you guys, right? We'll go to analytics. When we go to analytics, as you guys can see, if we go to, let's say, this video here, all right, under your how viewers found this video, YouTube recommendations. So for our first video, not our first video, our second video, the Streamlabs video, you can see that YouTube promoted to 5.6% of the audience. YouTube Home promoted 2.9%. That means that it popped on people's home pages and they clicked on it, which means that our thumbnail game needs to go up. And then our up next video, which means that we were actually on the up next segment on some of YouTube's search criteria for certain individuals. And so let's go to see all. New place for your important notifications. That's fantastic. Look at that. We got a new place for our important notifications. So under latest video performance, our make money with old crypto mining equipment video is showing up at the top, which YouTube analytics is a little bit everywhere for me. It is. So right here you guys can see watch hours. So under watch hours, we actually managed 85.1 watch hours our first week. You need 400 to become a YouTube partner. We're at 85.1, which is great for our first week. If we can keep this up and actually get to 100 watch hours once a week, then in 4 weeks time we'll have our 400 watch hours and we can start monetizing, and that's the goal. So when it comes to watch hours, right, it says 85.1, but check this out. Our last 5 videos, we did not market them properly. We didn't externally market them on our website. They didn't perform as well as our first 5 videos. With that being said, would you guys believe that if we did market our second half of our 10 videos, which means our second 5 videos, the way we did our first 5 videos, would you guys say that we would have reached at least 15 more watch hours and gotten that 100 watch hours? I think so. I believe so. But again, there's no way to guarantee what could have been because we didn't do it. But we did learn. We learned that external marketing is very important. So that's what we will be doing from now on with every video. And so, yeah, guys, that's a quick summary. We have over 6,000 page views. We have the 85.1 watch hours, which I'm really excited about. A lot of neat tricks that I learned too. And so let's go ahead and let's jump out of the YouTube page view and let's just talk about some things that I realized during my first week of YouTubing that I need to go ahead and get right, and so that my videos can rank better. And how do I do that? And I want to talk to you guys about that. So let's go ahead and jump out of this. So what's the first thing that we learned that is a must-have for our content to help us make sure that we grow our reach and that we get the most views that we possibly can from our content? So here's a first tip that I have for you. Right here. Ta-da! Yeah. All right, am I in it? I'm in it, yeah. So guys, this is my first tip to you. You need this. What is this? This is a overlay. this overlay helps promote something important, something very important to our website, to our channel, to me, to what we're doing. Without this, we're lacking. We gotta have this. This helps us rank better. And so take my word for it, you need an overlay. And it could be anything. It could be your channel name. It could be something that just makes sure that it leads people to you. Now, I actually wish mine was clickable. I do. I wish that people can click on this overlay right here, but they can't. If I figure out how to do that, I will show you guys. Tip number 2, your thumbnails. What should your thumbnail do for you? Your thumbnail should represent your video in such a way that when people see your video pop up on their homepage or up next, that the thumbnail should immediately tell them the whole story of your video. What do I mean by that? I mean that when, like, let's say here's your video and somebody's scrolling, when they see your thumbnail, they should already know what your video is about, what you're talking about, and they should be able to depict all that information just from your thumbnail. So you got to work on your thumbnails. I got to work on my thumbnails. I didn't work on them as hard as I should have for my first few videos, but I'm definitely putting a lot more effort into them now. And so what's our third trick, right? Our third trick is not quitting. So yeah, we're not going to get millions of views starting off. No, heck, I'm happy that some videos are getting 1,000 views right now. It's only our first week. It's our first weekend, and I'm happy with where we are. We're doing fine. We're growing at a steady rate. We can't expect to be up here right now. We can't. We gotta have realistic expectations. And that realistic expectation that I'm talking to you guys about isn't, oh, don't expect to be this big. No. Expect it all. Expect to be big. Expect to make it. Expect to get what you're trying to get done. But what realistically you should look at is, yes, you are down here right now. You are. But you will make yourself up here. You will put yourself where you want to be. And all that matters is how much effort you put into your videos. And I'm having fun. I'm having fun personally. I'm putting effort into mine, and I'm having fun doing it, and I'm sure that you guys are too if you're doing it. Making content is interesting. It's definitely a part of my day that I look forward to over the other parts of my days, right? My other part of my days is just my, managing my businesses, doing whatever I have to do, but when I get to sit down and do this is what I'm excited about every day. So yeah, no, definitely don't stop because your videos aren't performing like you want them to yet. Just keep pushing your content, but finding more ways to make sure that your content reaches your audience. And that leads us to our fourth tip. Know your audience. Yes, I'm not going to preach this to you guys. You guys should already know it. Know who you're marketing to. Know who your audience is, what your niche is, and what type of individuals would love to watch your video. My video is only for women. No, I'm just kidding. It's for everybody. But you know what I'm saying, right? Like, don't use YouTube for dating, okay? Don't. Yes, there was an article I was reading about a man that created a YouTube channel for his dating life. And long story short, it didn't work out for him. He thought that if he put himself out there on YouTube that it would help him get a girlfriend, which... Come on, man. We got Tinder, we got Bumble, we got Facebook dating now. There's so many options. But anyways, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying way to go for what a niche that you showed up on an article because you might be performing well. I haven't checked your channel out. Anyways, next, moving on. Also your equipment and your video quality. I'm recording in 1080p, 60 frames. And I'm happy with that. I am. I'm using my iPhone 13 Max Pro still. I have not started using the EOS M6 Mark II Canon mirrorless camera yet because this iPhone is performing so well. I mean, look at me. Like, just look at me. Like, wow. And yeah, I'm using Camo Studio, and I did upgrade to Pro, guys. I did upgrade to Camo Studio Pro, and that is helping me with my overlay right here. The Camo Studio Pro app, I was able to go ahead and just help me with my overlays, let me blur my background out and just jump into my content and really focus where it's important. And so I was able to love my video quality right off the back using Camo Studio Pro and my iPhone 13 Max Pro, and we're on my iMac editing. But hey guys, it's to each their own. Use whatever you're comfortable using. I feel like this is one of the easiest ways for me to record. When you upload your videos, you get an option to create an album along with your videos, and that has many benefits. When you create an album, it is its own video content that will rank differently than the original video. Yes, that's correct. So when you create an album, you just created another piece of content. So let's put that into perspective. Let's say that I'm uploading the video that I'm making right now, and then I create an album and I call that album How to YouTube Part 1.5, or sorry, let's just call it How to YouTube Part 1. And then I'll put my How to YouTube introduction video as the first video, and I'll add this video as a secondary video in that album, and then I can create another album and I can call that album Neat YouTube Tips and Tricks. And then I can put this video in each album, right? So I have this video then. And then I have the How to YouTube video, the starting video, those two pieces of content. This one, obviously, when I upload will become content. Then each album, the How to YouTube Part 1 album will be its own piece of content. And then the How to YouTube step-by-step tutorial tips and tricks album will become its own piece of content, which will both rank individually as a individual piece of content. So that's amazing. That's amazing because that's helping you push out more content quicker and helping you get exposure faster. And I just wanted to say that, and I'll go into a little bit more detail on how that works when it comes to just your views and rankings and stuff in another video. But that's just something to know, that yes, making albums helps a lot. And a lot of people don't actually know this either, right? If you are a game content creator and you have a PS5, an Xbox Series X, Series S, Xbox One, or a PS4, but don't take my word on the PS4, with a simple drive like this, right, you can upload all of your captures straight to this device. EXFAT format. XFAT. Is it FLAT or FAT? I think it's FAT, but it might be FLAT. Don't take my word for it. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Hook this directly up to your console. Go to your console storage. On PlayStation 5, here's the great part. And I love this about PlayStation 5. It will format this for you for your media clips. Xbox, on the other hand, will not. Xbox will direct you to hook this up to a Windows computer and then have the Windows format this for you for the Xbox to capture clips directly to your hard drive. The PS5 will do that for you. Now, will the PS5 format work on your Xbox for content that you are capturing on your Xbox? Yes, it worked for me. I formatted this on my PS5 empty, moved it over to my Series X because I didn't feel like going to my Windows computer and, you know, just formatting it that way. So I used my PS5 to format this for my Xbox Series X, and it worked. Will that work for you guys? I'm not 100% sure. It worked for me. It was an idea that I had to just quickly move that process along. I'm making some content based on some new launch games that I'm a big fan of, and that some that I'm not a big fan of that I have a lot to say about. And so yeah, I wanted to tell you guys that if you guys have one of these consoles, or at least a PS5, you can format this if you're having issues formatting this for your game clips on your Xbox. Other than that, that's really it, guys. There's not much else to say there. I'm gonna do a step-by-step how to enhance your YouTube video after this one, and that'll also go along fine. And that'll give you guys the step-by-step breakdown of what I think is really helping grow my channel along faster, and how I'm reaching my audiences, and how I'm gonna plan on growing my channel in the future. Again, guys, thank you for watching Dr. Cloud Studio content. We really appreciate you guys, and again, I really love being here. Thank you. I'm really enjoying YouTubing. I still don't know how to say goodbye to you guys and you gals. I keep saying you guys, and I need to stop because I want to say ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to say you guys anymore. That's just no. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm gonna just dip. I'm just gonna go. So this is goodbye, but not forever, because I'll be back for more content. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.